Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley. I'm a spiritual intuitive, oracle reader, tarot card reader, and divine channel. Thank you for coming to this unboxing video. I'm super excited to bring it to you. I very much enjoy the work of Stacy Demarco. I have many of her decks on my wish lists, but I did just recently, like within the past few months, or past month and a half, I bought her Queen of the Moon Oracle, which I did an unboxing for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. She just released a new deck today that is extremely exciting to unbox. I took off the cellophane to look, especially there is actually a book in here, and she is the only one that I've seen that has books that has a color picture of the card. That's not true. The Spellcaster's Tarot also have it, but she has a colored picture of the card inside the book. So I was looking at the book without opening the cards because I wanted to open the cards in front of you guys. But this is her Divine Animals Oracle. Stacy Demarco, whoever she uses for an artist, is just absolutely breathtaking. The imagery in her cards, in any of her cards that I have seen, are absolutely breathtaking. I really enjoy them, and I will be on the hunt very quickly for her other decks. But I'm excited because this one came out today. I took the cellophane off, but I haven't done anything with the cards yet, guys. So this is the outside of the box. It says deep wisdom from the most sacred beings in existence. I absolutely love this card. This is actually one of the cards in the deck, the Snow Leopard. There is little bubbles around, like energy bubbles around the Snow Leopard, and there's a little, you can't really see it. The camera never ever does justice of the cards in person, and this is with any deck, let alone Stacy Demarco's decks. But there's little pictures inside. There is a lotus in one, there's a dream catcher in another. I'm not quite sure what's in the one here. And then it looks like the statue of the Buddha head up here. Absolutely beautiful cards. The one thing that Stacy Demarco did in her other deck that I have, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, is these little symbols up here. I don't know if that's her trademark. I'd have to get more decks from her to see. But absolutely beautiful artwork that they depict on the cover, and then again on the back for a little description and for just a sampling of the cards. I'm getting really excited, guys, so let me try and ground. Stacy Demarco is beautiful, divine, sacred, feminine, and so it excites my feminine side when I get her, when I get any decks from such amazing creators. So trying to ground my energy so I don't get too high today. In the cover of the box, I absolutely love the little, just the little details that comes with decks, and this one is no different. She actually has this on the back of the cards with other, it's a piece that's in the middle of the back of the cards. So beautiful, beautiful artwork. Again, we have this little booklet with the Snow Leopard on there. Nothing on the back. It's kind of one of those images that are out of focus. You know, there's probably a reason for it, but that I don't know of right now. Again, I love her books because they have that colored image in there. I would definitely, her decks are a little bit more expensive, but they also come from Rockpool Publishing, which is a different publisher. Like Hay House has usually has their cards under $20. Rockpool is about under $30, and I believe that it comes. Rockpool is us. I don't know if Rockpool is Australian, but I believe Stacy Demarco is. So it's like, I know the Queen of the Moon Oracle came from Australia, so it took me like 2 months to get the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm extremely excited to get these right away when they were published. So it goes through the cards. These are absolutely beautiful cards, guys. I'm so excited about it. Goes to about the author. Oh, and the one thing that I wanted to talk about this is when I was in here, when I was going into the book, she does this where she separates them into different categories, and she did the same in this book as well, and I absolutely enjoy that because you can focus on one thing over another, and you're not lost in 4 pages of information. It's very categorized well. Like this one is the honeybee. It gives its kind of scientific name, and then it gives a I'm gonna get a the honeybee is I mean, it's a cool card, but I'm gonna get one that I was trying to get a scientific name I can pronounce. So it says elephant, and then elephantade. Well, there goes that with me trying to figure or find one that I could pronounce. Elephantade. Then she gives a word for the description of the card. This one is leadership. And it says, there's a time to step forward and lead, and it is now. So she gives a little paragraph, and then she goes into the mythos of basically the background of why the elephant is coming out for leadership. She goes into the animal. She goes into the magic, which I absolutely love. She goes into symbology and then into status. And she does this for everyone. So it is a bit of information, but again, it's one of those that you can pick which one suits you and suits the energies of what you're reading for. So I really, really enjoy that. Again, that little tidbit there for the box. And then, as I said, these are the backs of them. It has that little symbol in the middle, and then we have what looks like a tiger, a hare, a horse, and a cow or a bull. Very much reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune in tarot. So, but it's beautiful, beautifully done imagery there. Let's get this open though, so we can look at the cards. I literally have been waiting to do that for only a few hours, but been waiting to do it. I wanted to do this video right away, and I gave myself some time so that I wouldn't be super excited, and my energy wouldn't be too high to do this video. We have gorilla, and it's up above. Its name is a very small wording, so it's gorilla is peace. Beautiful imagery on these cards. We have links, secrets. I absolutely love the imagery that Stacy Demarco brings to the world, and the artist that she chooses to use. I don't know if it's her or somebody else. We have Red Fox strategy. I should probably read the about the author section. It'll probably give me that information. We have Owl Wisdom. So beautiful. And again, guys, no matter how beautiful these cards are, my camera, no camera will do it justice. These cards need to be in hand to be experienced 100%. And I can tell you, I don't know about her other decks, but the Queen of the Moon Oracle is as well from Stacy Demarco. They really need to be in hand to be experienced fully. We have Wolverine Fierceness. It's beautiful. We have Honeybee Reciprocity. We have Honeybee Reciprocity. These are beautiful. We have Armadillo Groundedness. Beautiful. We have Sea Turtle Stability. I love that there's a little kid sleeping on his back. So if you guys don't know a lot about like Native American culture, I don't know if it is in any other cultures, but there's certain Native American cultures that believe that the world was created on a turtle's back, or the world was placed on basically creation happened on a turtle's back. And it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I absolutely love it, and I love that she brought the sea turtle out as stability, because that very much ties into that that belief that the world was created. Turtle had to be stable for creation, or for the world to be created on its back. Beautiful. We have Jaguar Release. This is one of the cards that was actually shown beforehand on the information about the deck, and one of the ones that got me really excited about this. Got me really excited about this deck. We have Elephant Leadership. I really love this next card. When I saw it in the book, I was really excited to see it full grown. Deers are very dear to my heart, no pun intended. And it's number 11 card, so I'm not surprised. The deer, they say the deer's antlers are a way to connect them with divine. So we have deer power. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. We have fruit bat or flying fox. Some people call it the flying fox. We have kindness. The imagery is just amazing on here. We have tarantula connections. We have equality for the seahorse. The next is a snow leopard. And I still can't see what's in that left-hand side. We have the watcher for snow leopard. The bottom one, though, I thought it was a dream catcher. It's not. It's a wheel, like a ship's wheel, and a feather. We have Mercat, responsibility. I love that he's kind of watching over everybody. This is another one that they showed as, the red fox was also one that they showed as like a sampling of the cards. They showed this as a sample. They have authenticity with the wolf. We have transformation with the sea otter. Beautiful imageries. We have reliability with the goat. Beauty with the swan. We have protection with the lioness. Again, I'm a Leo, guys. I'm gonna absolutely love lions all the time, all day long. We have learning with the sacred ibis. I love that there's that door to the unknown, kind of door to knowledge, door to the Akash. We have raven with news. Raven is a messenger. I love that there's like what looks like a warrior in his mouth. We have freedom, horse. We have the peregrine falcon with observation. Beautiful. We have ancestors with the polar bear. We have work with the beaver. Again, guys, these have to really be in hand to be experienced fully. We have the soul butterfly. We have loyalty with the red-crowned crane. I'm glad that she did bring in a few different animals. A lot of them are the same, but like same as other oracle decks, but like the fruit bat and like the wolverine, like those are new to oracle decks, or at least to the oracle decks I have. So I really love that. We have song lines with the orca. We have cycles with the hare. I absolutely love that imagery. Makes me think of makes me think of Alice in Wonderland a little bit, like Alice is babysitting the White Rabbit's babies. We have moderation with the rhinoceros. We have change with the chameleon. We have will with the tiger. I absolutely love tigers as well. I was born in the year of the tiger in the Chinese zodiac. The fire tiger of all tigers. So being a Leo and being a fire sign and being a fire tiger, I'm very passionate about things. So seeing that the tiger is depiction of will, like it really resonates with me. We have ritual with the bison. We have purpose with the shark. There's a very interesting fish down here that I have no idea what it is. It could be another form of shark, but I think it's a fish. Very interesting looking. I'd like to know one day where that comes from. We have cat intuition. I love that there's just 3 black cats sitting there. These are beautiful cards, guys. This is another, it's in some oracle decks, but not in others when it comes to animal oracles. Some put it in there, some don't. But this is the hyena, and it represents fear. And I love that she depicts both sides of it. So the destruction of the hyena, and as well as the family life of the hyena drinking from the water. We have peacock prosperity. We have bull sacrifice. If you've ever met a Taurus, you'll know. A lot of Taurists bear a lot of sacrifice in the world because they're very earth signs. They're very grounded. They're very like prosperous. as well as, you know, they're very good with their money, but Taurus can also bear a lot of sacrifice and be a bit stubborn at times. So when I saw that the bull was for sacrifice, I immediately thought of Taurus. We have companionship with the dog. Oh, okay. So we have companionship with the dog. I absolutely love this. I was looking at the guy and his dog on the cliff, and then I was like, what is that glowing orb right here? And then I was like, oh, the cliff is another dog. I love the symbolism. We have happiness with dolphin. I love that she has the pregnant lady on top of there. Beautiful, beautiful cards. We have creation with a snake. This is a really cool card. So the snake is like, the snake is around it, and the snake is around the heart and is the heart. Beautiful imagery. And then this is another card that I have not actually seen in other Oracle decks. It could be in other Oracle decks, I just haven't seen it. But we have Truth for the Jackal. Beautiful imagery, for sure. It could be in other Oracle decks, again, but I have not yet. So I'm always excited when I am introduced to new things, because you don't learn unless you're introduced to new things, or introduce yourself to new things. As always, I love the shuffleability of these cards. They do have that kind of nasty chemical smell. I noticed it when I opened the box. I didn't notice it again now until I started shuffling, but as always, just air your deck out. It's not that bad. One of the worst I've ever had was the Work Your Light Oracle. And if you guys have seen the Work Your Light Oracle, and it didn't last more than a day. So, nothing to be worried about when it comes to smell. That will definitely go away. These are a little thinner cardstock, but I believe as long as you're gentle with them, or as long as you just take care with the amount of pressure, you can end up with one card and then bend it. If you're putting too much pressure, you can flick it out of your hands and then bend it beyond reproach. If the deck is calling to you and you buy it, the deck is meant to be yours for a certain reason. I really feel like every single deck I have is mine, and I have in the past been not necessarily carefree. I've just been into the channel, into the message, and I'll go through the decks that I do in shuffling, sometimes very quickly, and I have come to the realization that I would be very remiss if I would have to replace any of my decks. So they're for me for a reason. So I've been trying to take way more care of my decks lately. And then I would suggest anybody to do the same. But they're very, very nice shuffling cards. I really enjoy the imagery on the back. I'm really excited. I'm going to ask Divine if they want me to pull any cards, and if so, how many they want. So give me just a moment, guys. Okay, so they said one card would be fine to pull. Alright, so what is one card that everybody watching this video needs to know? Alright. Ooh, we have secrets for the Lynx. Beautiful. Okay, so they told me to read everything, which is probably why they said only one card. Because when you get into multiple cards and then you read everything, it gets a little remiss. But I'd like to show you guys the information that's in here, and then we'll close the video. So we have lynx, Felidae. Scientific names, man. Who can pronounce them? We have secrets. Your word is your bond. Do not gossip or entertain gossip, as all may not be as it seems. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. A little mystery can be a good thing, but keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. There is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. So the mythos. After man had suffered many famines, the goddess Demeter decided to share the secrets of agriculture with humans. There was a sacred field of wheat grain in Ulysses that, when it grew, was golden. As it was enchanted, it would grow and prosper, always providing enough to eat. One of Demeter's favorites and devotee, the son of the god king Cellulus, was Triptolemus. Demeter thought this man would be the ideal person to spread the seeds of the special grain and impart the wisdom of how to grow it. So she shared the secrets with him and lent him her own chariot pulled by two mighty serpents, and instructed him to teach men how to work the fields properly. Triptolemus was a fine man and did what the goddess had instructed. He worked his way through Europe and into Asia, and ended up far away into the land of Scythia, where he met the king Linkos. Linkos realized the incredible value of the secrets that Triptolemus, I'm not good with names, guys, had, and wanted the power and status for himself. He snuck into Triptolemus's bedchamber and raised a sharp dagger over his heart to kill him in his sleep. But the mighty Demeter saw this. She stopped Linkos and transformed him into a lynx, a secretive animal, so he would hold Triptolemus's secrets to himself forever. The animal. Lynx are beautiful, intelligent wild cats, of which there are 4 species: Canada lynx, Iberian lynx, Eurasian lynx, and bobcat. Lynx are quite secretive animals, very athletic and well camouflaged. Their name comes from the Indo-European word luk, which refers to brightness, because the only things most people would see clearly about this elusive creature were the eyes reflectively glowing in the dark. Lynx have fur and feet specially adapted to their habitat. The species that exists in the colder areas have thick fur and tails and large padded feet that enable them to travel more comfortably over snow. The lynx that dwell in the warmer, arid areas have no such adaptations, but all tend to have coats that change colors with the seasons. They are opportunistic feeders, using the strategy of stalking and surprising to hunt their prey. Depending on the size of the lynx, they can bring down roe deer as well as smaller animals. The magic. Lynx magic can be utilized when you need to keep a secret or stop gossip. If you perfect magic to weave when it is the perfect magic to weave when you are making a vow to yourself or another, a magic that is wild in its nature but focused in its intent. Ensure you are clear with your intentions up front. Symbology. Pointed ears, lynx paw, eyes glowing in the dark, the goddess Demeter, and wheat. Status. The status of the lynx species ranges from the least concern to endangered. Sadly, mainly due to habitat loss, the Iberian lynx is the most endangered cat in the world, with less than 350 left at the time of writing. The number did get as low as 100 in the early 2000s. Beautiful imagery, beautiful messages. Stacy Demarco, I believe, has another very good deck on her hands. I can't wait to see more from her, that I have more decks that she's already released, and the decks that she has yet to. Beautiful, beautiful imagery, especially coming into fall here in North America or in the Northern Hemisphere, and having Demeter being, the links and Demeter being part of that and part of the message today is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful cards. I cannot wait to I can't wait to do a spread for myself is what I was gonna say, let alone for other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have decided which way or not you'd like to go for buying this deck yourself. It is a wonderful deck. I would suggest it for anybody. Stacy Demarco has great imagery. Other has great knowledge. She puts in a lot of information to all of her decks, or at least the other one that I have that I know of. But I doubt that she would be any different in her other decks. So I'm very happy with this deck, and I'm very excited to see what messages it's going to bring out in the future. So thank you guys for stopping by. Please check out my other videos, as well as check out my other videos if you feel that resonates with you. But yeah, if not, catch me on another unboxing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.